Hey everyone, KV here, and this is a channel update video. It's been a while since I've done one of these, but it's also been a while since there was something on the channel, because it's been over a month now since Kirby Star Allies ended. Finally, that took a lot out of me, but that was also fun to do. But also, more Kirby. This is Kirby Team. This is Super Kirby Clash Deluxe. No, I'm not going to play this on the channel per se. I'm just using this kind of an overlay right now just to kind of do something in the background, so you have something to look at if you want to look at that. Ideally, I would like to potentially stream this in the future, but I'm getting ahead of myself here. So, first things off, how's the channel doing? It's doing all right. I thank everyone for a lot of their nice comments and everything, as far as how I'm also realizing that maybe I'm just not cut out for doing some of these off-the-cuff stuff. I don't know. But everyone's nice comments on Star Allies and all of that and how that's gone. I know a lot of people have been asking, like, okay, so what now? If you always want news about what I'm doing in general, please follow my Twitter account. Like, I do post a lot of random nonsense there quite often. But that is basically, if you ever had a question, you could easily just reply to some silly tweet I made and then just ask a question, and I probably wouldn't be bothered because it probably doesn't relate at all to anything, but you could. But in regards to everything with the channel, I am planning on doing some more Let's Plays. They are taking a while to get off the ground for some various reasons. First of all, I'm deciding that, do 2 games at once. That's always a smart idea. That never ends badly for me whatsoever. Do 2 games also on hardware that is not hard to record for, per se, but is usually very difficult for me to edit. And I have not actually started editing any of the episodes yet, which is a problem. I roughly have about a month's worth of episodes between the 2 games recorded already, so that's a good start. I would definitely like to have some more in the backlog just to be safe. But then that also gets into the issue of why it's taking so long for me to edit them in the first place, and that is because I need to get some more additional items for them that I've been working on, and working with some really cool people on. But, time and everything, and it's busy. It's the beginning of September, beginning of fall, people are busy with a lot of things. Like, I think a lot of people assume that the summer vacation only exists for students, and technically it does, but for a lot of people, they go on summer vacations and whatnot, so they get back in kind of the swing of things after the summer's over, and I was focusing a good chunk of my summer on finishing up Kirby Star Allies, so I took a month off to basically take a break, except then I didn't, because I started recording, and then I realized, oh, I have a lot of these episodes recorded, I should get them out soon, and then I realized I can't get them out as soon as I'd like. I was hoping I'd get some of them out this month, which I don't think is going to be a possibility, so my apologies on that. But the 2 games also in question are long RPGs, so that was also a dumb idea on my part, to be like, hey, let's do 2 RPGs at once. To make things go a bit smoother then, I think once they do get to where they need to go, they will probably have a set schedule. Like, my tentative schedule I'd like to have for them is that it would be new episode Monday, Tuesday, as they switch off between the 2 of them, and then like either on Friday or Saturday, 2 episodes go up at once, so 1 for each series. So essentially 4 episodes per week for each series. So I'll kind of go through them fast, which is also not a good thing for me usually, but I then looked at like all these other games that are upcoming, and then I realized, oh, I kind of need to do stuff there too, especially with one that I didn't even realize was coming out later this month, and then I went, oh, crud. And the reason I went, oh, crud, is because I usually do blind runs of those particular games, so I kind of wanted to do things. I don't know, I might even switch around the schedule. I might just go for that one first, because I have most of what I need for that already, but I don't know. That said, I am working on those 2 Let's Plays. I will hopefully be recording some more episodes of them after I record this. This is being essentially uploaded, just kind of say, hey, guess what? I'm not dead. The channel's still here. Honestly, I am way more talkative on Twitter than I am on YouTube, because YouTube's social mechanisms of trying to contact people are kind of bunk. So please, oh please, go follow me on Twitter if you actually just want to just say hi or ask me a silly question. If you're not on Twitter, I perfectly understand that, but that's where I am at most times, so you can just kind of bug me there, and maybe sometimes I'll be annoyed by it, but more than likely not, I won't. So, there you have that. As for the 2 games in question that I'll be Let's Playing, I'm not going to mention what they are yet. I know one person knows what they are. At least one person knows what one of them is, because they've been working with me already on some stuff, and I'm really excited for that. We'll see how that all turns out. In the meantime... Ouch, that hurts. The other one, I still need to get some other stuff off the ground, but once I have things more in place, one of them is actually going to be a blind run. So, that's also a good idea. Let's do a blind run of an RPG. So, there you have it. You know I'm doing 2 RPGs, and one I've played before at some time in my life, and one is completely blind. One will actually be okay, you know what? Fine. Well, I'll go for broke here. If you're watching this video, you know what? You're a nice person. So, one will be a series that we've already seen on the channel. So there you go with that. And one will be a series that has not been shown on the channel as of yet. So I hope you're looking forward to that. So that's basically kind of where that's at. As to then why I started recording in August and we're in the middle of September already, and I only have a month's worth, we figured I could probably get some more done by then. Yeah, well, life, it finds a way. I'm currently busy with a lot of just life stuff in general, so between kind of on, like, super personal stuff, family, friends, etc., my actual job, it's just, there's a lot of me for me to juggle that it takes a while for me to kind of get to things, and so basically, I think yesterday I sat down and said, okay, if I could focus one day doing something of this week, what should it be? And so today I decided, let's focus on recording videos, so that's what this is for. Tomorrow it might be back to focusing on game clearing, which you would think, okay, but that could be like, you could do that sometime else, but there's a lot of games coming out, or are already out, and I'm in the middle of playing them and stuff, so I kind of want to focus on getting those done too, because I always feel bad that I don't get stuff done, and then I would like to actually do some end-of-the-year videos again, because I kind of keep messing those up every other year. And it would be helpful if I actually, complete the games I'm going to talk about, as opposed to just go, oh yeah, I played this, and then we have a Xenoblade 2 incident, where Xenoblade 2 honestly probably would have been my game of the year for 2017 if I actually finished it. I only had about 3 days to play it before I started recording those videos back in 2017. And a lot of obviously. I'm also trying to do a lot of studying. For those of you who are unaware, even though I think I mentioned it quite frequently during the Let's Play of Kirby Star Allies, I do study Japanese. It's really kind of a hobby right now, which annoys me in a little bit. I'd rather kind of be more of like a professional, like professional as you can through learning, I suppose, but something that's kind of more structured as opposed to just me checking out stuff that potentially helps, but sometimes I don't know. So yesterday was my day for studying, so that's helpful, but I also kind of need to get into a better schedule, a healthy schedule of how to handle stuff like exercise, practice, studying, etc. It just kind of comes to this whole thing, like, where's the time of the day to do all this stuff? And since I usually record videos in bulk, I need to then set time aside for when I do that. Grab the tablet. There you go. Let's see. What else? That was bad. I'm also basically then trying not to burn out on stuff because of that. So essentially, I've had a few nights where I stay up way late because I'm just like, oh, I gotta get this done, I gotta get this done, I gotta do this, and I kind of overstress myself out. I've actually been a little stressing myself out on these 2 upcoming Let's Plays. Not that there's anything like majorly difficult, it's just a matter of getting in touch with people for contacts and whatnot and trying to discuss things, and I just get really antsy and really jittery about it for some reason. It's not healthy, but it's just kind of part of my psyche that I just need to really work on. You're not dead yet, okay. Then yeah, again, with all the upcoming games, like, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done, and September's been a kind of crazy month in that regard, that I've been having a lot more hangouts with friends, a lot more attending and watching other people's streams. I would like to do streaming more often myself, but you know what? I don't really have a consistent schedule to kind of get that stuff done, and then that cuts into the time of when I want to be recording videos, and so I overstress myself out a lot about this kind of stuff, which isn't fair to myself and isn't fair to you guys either, so my apologies for that. But that's kind of how I feel right now, if that makes any sense. I don't have enough vigor right now to do any of this, but this video is probably going for way too long already because this is just supposed to be an update video, but oh, yeah, I have vigor to do one of these guys. That's fine. That's fine. But yeah, basically, I think before we end off, I'll kind of go quickly. In September / the end of August / I guess before that even, but this is coming out. I'm really excited for this. That's just there. Kirby Star Wars is always there. It'll never leave. This I was focusing on a little bit in August because I beat the main story, and then I got really obsessed with the post game. This came out. I actually was a beta tester on this game, so this is actually a really fun game. You should pick it up. It's a really small indie team, and it's pretty basic, but it's fun. So you should check it out. And then Way Forward, River City Girls, and then they have other stuff coming out, and then I've been playing this, and then Link's Awakening is coming out at the end of this week, and then there's another game from Inti Crates that's also coming out next week, and it's just, and then there's like stuff in October I'm excited about. There's a lot of games coming out right now, and especially for me, since my main system of choice is just Nintendo Switch, that there's a lot on my plate as far as I want to play all of these, and a lot of these are kind of like, cool, you need 100 hours, 30 hours, 5 hours. Okay, well, that's nice of you. That was only 5 hours, that's nice. But I'm sure that's going to be a bit major time sink. This has been a pretty major time sink. That hasn't, luckily, but I've also played most of them, so it doesn't matter. I just want to get them, but that was a time sink. That wasn't too bad, but I could probably play that more. You want to see all my Switch games? Okay, so that's kind of what's going on with that. So I'm really excited for that. But then it also kind of gets me antsy because then it's like, oh, I gotta play this, and I think part of that is the unfortunate side effect of social media, in which people like to spoil things really easily, especially when it's so easy to share stuff on social media. That was also like really easy to beat him. So I guess we did it. Woohoo! That you kind of have this drive that you feel like you need to beat everything super fast, so don't like that feeling, but that's kind of how it is sometimes. That all said, I'm hoping that I will have some more videos recorded, and then I'll be shooting for, if not the first week of October, the second week, because the October is also when my busy month at work starts, so that's going to be fun as well to juggle with all of that. But I would hope that I can kind of find a balance to everything I want to do right now. Like, there's a lot on my plate, and part of it is because I put so much on my plate that I need to learn to, like, either discard or try to balance things better. And I'm really bad at that, and that comes into some of my own, like, mental stuff that I don't want to get into too much detail on right now because it's supposed to be mostly neutral, hopefully positive, but mostly neutral. So, yeah, that about does it. There's 2 new LPs coming down the pipeline at some point, and then potentially 2 other ones that I might do because they might be easy to just do after the fact. I don't know, but we'll see. But yeah, they're both RPGs. One is a series we've already done on the channel, and one is a series we've never done on the channel before. So I hope you're looking forward to them, and I will get to recording those right now, if I can, because that also depends on if I have time available. Based on reasons, it sometimes I don't have time to actually go and do the recording I'd like to do. So yeah, I will now get onto that, and hopefully we'll get a few more episodes out for that, and then we'll go from there. So hopefully I will figure out the last bit of like the pre-production phase, I'm calling it, before I can get to the true editing. And then we'll have stuff to go, hopefully by mid-October. And that will be great. So I hope you can stick with me until then. If not, that's okay too. There's like a lot of other people on YouTube because, like it or not, I'm not a very big channel. I'm very aware of that. And that's okay. I appreciate you all for watching, no matter what. it does fill me with a lot of joy when I see people comment and engage in discussion on my videos, so I thank you all for that wholeheartedly. That is just like... that's just a fact. So, I will see you all on the next one. For when that's going to be, what it's going to be is a mystery for now, but you'll probably find out soon if you follow me on Twitter, because that's usually where I start updating my icons first. And I do have some stuff to update for my icons there soonish. So, yay. Also, I should go buy another piece of gear to get that achievement, but I'll do it later. So, I hope you all have a wonderfully great day, and I will see you all on the next one. Until then, ciao/out/ it's an update video, so there's your update. Bye-bye!